Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's show. Welcome to Equality and Rights for All. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have a very interesting topic for today's show, in which it is the 2024 presidential debate between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump that just took place on the, Tuesday, September 10th, and Kamala Harris wiped the floor with Donald Trump. Seriously, Kamala Harris, in my opinion, did a great job. She did a fantastic job. Even from the get go, even from the get go, when Kamala Harris and Donald Trump walked onto the stage, and Kamala Harris walked over to Donald Trump to shake his hand, he wouldn't even meet her halfway, right? And she introduced herself, and her body language, right, her walk, her body language was, and when she approached Donald Trump, her body language was like, I'm Kamala Harris. If you got something to say to me, you say it to my face. And that was a real leader presentation, how she presented herself. And right from the get go, you knew she was going to do a fantastic job. You knew it. And she did. And um, she did a good job in um, responding to the issue of the economy. Um, when um, when we all know that in the current administration, um, it, current administration, we have the lowest unemployment rate in history. Um, Under the current administration, they gave the most um, student loan forgiveness. Okay, under the current administration, there was a lot of businesses opened by middle class people, especially people of color and stuff. And so there was a lot the current administration has done. And Kamala Harris gave a really good answer with regard to the economy, especially when she said that um, the current administration had to clean up Donald Trump's mess, especially with the COVID pandemic. Okay, and also with regard, uh, they had to really, the current administration had to improve the economy, because under Donald Trump's administration, he had the highest unemployment ratings. He had the highest unemployment ratings, and under the Donald Trump administration, he didn't create, he did not create uh, jobs really. Under the current administration, they created so many jobs, you know, and so um, she gave a very good response to that question. But personally, I would have liked to have seen her say, to hear her say, like, how would the Harris Walsh administration, if they were elected into office, how would they really make the economy boom? Like, how would they build upon what the Biden Harris administration has done and already created? I would like to have seen that. I think more people would like to have heard uh, answer, like, an answer to that. But uh, but even though she did not give that sort of answer, she did a good job. But I would like to have heard more. I think a lot of other people would have liked to have heard more about that. But also with this, Kamala Harris did say that um, under her administration, they will definitely uh, work to make Social Security stronger and to make Medicare, Medicaid stronger under the current administration. Um, uh, they've done a lot to help people with diabetes, like the insulin. The price for insulin is capped and stuff. So she did a very good job in answering this issue. But I would have liked to have seen more. I think a lot more people would have liked to have heard more about like what the Harris Walz administration would do to really make the economy really, really boom even more. Um, but she did a good job in answering that. As far as for the immigration topic is concerned, under the current administration, under the Biden-Harris administration, they are doing a lot of deportations. But the media doesn't cover that so much. But it is a fact they are doing a lot more. And under the current administration, they did create a program to make um uh a pathway to citizenship, and coming into this country uh a bit better, a bit easier and stuff. And so um I would have liked for her to have said that how her, the Harris Walz administration would build upon these uh, things that the current administration has created and really improved on these programs and stuff. And I would like to have heard her say like how she would uh, help the immigration courts and stuff. Because right now they are very much backlogged. Um, I would have liked to have heard. I would like to uh her to say like aside after she would say like what the current administration has done to like after the programs that they created to make uh to uh the pathway to um becoming a citizen a bit better. I would like to have her to say in addition to that um how she would how her administration would work with ICE and doing even more deportations and stuff. But she did give a very good answer when she said that she was a prosecutor for the state of California. She dealt with these criminals that came over the border and stuff, and she did say that. So I would have liked to have heard more from her in regard to this issue, like how the Harris Walz administration would do, work with ICE and do more deportations and make that more smoother and stuff like that, and making smoother for the immigration courts. Um, and I think a lot more people would have liked to have heard that as well. But she did a good job in answering this topic as well. But I would like to have heard more from her in regard to this. Um, but as far as for like border protection and throughout the whole rest of the debate, Kamala Harris did fantastic. She did phenomenal. When it came time to answering the issue of border protection, she gave the perfect response. She said that uh, there was a bipartisan bill created in Congress and that she was fully supportive of it, right? And Donald Trump called his cronies in Congress and said, kill that bill. And why did he do that? Because if that bill would have passed, it would have made him look bad, and he would not have that topic to go on anymore. So that's why he wanted his cronies in Congress to kill that bill. Okay? And that bill would have helped in so many ways. But Donald Trump called his cronies in Congress and said, kill that bill. Because it would have made him look bad. And during the debate, Donald Trump said that if the current administration really wanted to just close the border down, they could have. Wrong. Wrong. Because even when Donald Trump was president, he couldn't permanently shut down the border because there are laws, ladies and gentlemen. There are laws that forbid that. That's why Donald Trump himself could not get that done. He could not do it. He could not shut down a border permanently. So, and here's the other thing. And this is what made tons of people laugh. Donald Trump opened up his big old mouth and said that in Springfield, the immigrants are eating the dogs and the cats, people's pets. Wow. Wow. I mean, I'm speechless with that. Seriously, wow. I don't know what else to say to that. I really don't. That was the most stupidest, ridiculous things, and that was, by the way, debunked because that's not true. And Donald Trump said, "Oh, so many people in the neighborhood were saying to me, I'm I'm missing my animal, and that those people must have ate my animal." And I mean, come on, stupid, stupid, stupid. Wow. So let's just say that probably by tomorrow, maybe sometime next week, obviously Donald Trump's ratings are going to plummet. They're going to go way down, and Kamala Harris's ratings are going to skyrocket. They're going to skyrocket. You know, wow, wow. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, it is true that many people are leaving Donald Trump's rallies. Many people, you see them, it's been on video, it's been proven. People are getting up after uh, I don't know, an hour and a half after hearing him babble on about stuff, and people are getting up and leaving his rallies. It's true. And in his rallies, he doesn't pack stadiums. Kamala Harris packs stadiums. And she doesn't pay people to be there, like Donald Trump said. Seriously. So, um, again, Donald Trump's ratings are going to plummet. Kamala Harris's ratings are going to skyrocket. Watch either by tomorrow or sometime next week. You're going to see those polls showing that. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. And so, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind all my fans out there about my website, Advocate Information Highway. And the link to there is AIHNY.com. Again, that is AIHNY.com. You guys can check out all the pages on there. And if you go to the store page on my website, you will see links on there. And one of those links is to my internet store on Zazzle.com. If you go to my internet store on Zazzle.com, you will see all the items that I designed that are up for sale on my internet store on Zazzle.com. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.